Now, I'm noticing a pattern in the aquarium industry which makes it sucks to be you if you're a supplier. Because what I'm finding is that there's a huge race to the bottom online. And the person with the cheapest prices obviously gets that style of customer. And what I'm finding is happening is when a new product comes out, everyone jumps on it because the new product hasn't been bastardized online yet. So therefore all the shops go crazy buying this new product, and for a period of time they're getting half decent margins for it. But the problem is, as everyone starts undercutting each other and the online price for that product deteriorates, which I'm finding takes around a year to mature through, and then let's say 18 months, 2 years down the track, after a shop has been selling a product very well and building up good sales for that particular product and starts to get it out there, then the stores realize that it's getting very competitive now, and then they tend to just jump on the next product that has a good margin. So people are going from product and selling the hell out of it till the product gets prostituted online. Then they go to the next product and do the same thing. So that's fine, but we do just need to be aware that that really sucks for the suppliers. Because after talking to a whole bunch of suppliers, what a lot of them are reporting is they bring a new product in and they'll usually be a little bit cautious. So they might bring in a box or a pallet or a relatively small amount. And then they find, bingo, it sells really well. And then the supplier thinks that they're onto a winner. Then they up their order in the next shipment and it sells out. And they're like, wow, I've found gold. Then they go and get a really big order, which most of them say is around order 3, 4, 5. And they do a real big order because this product's just smashing it out. And then suddenly this product goes from lots and lots of sales to just none. And a lot of the suppliers are saying that, look, we're caught with pallets and pallets of products which were selling awesome, and then suddenly they're not selling anymore. And then the supplier has invested in it, and all of that time, all that money, all that space, all that investment in training and recognition and promotion and everything else just absolutely goes to waste, because where that particular product may have been absolutely thriving while everyone's buying it because they're happy with the margin, but then as that product joins the list of being price smashed, then everyone tends to jump off it again. So obviously there's not really much we can do about this, and Australian laws, they really don't help us. We don't have map pricing laws or anything sensible like that. So it's just something that I'm noticing, and it's definitely something that suppliers are aware of, because bringing pallets, containers or whatever, when you do get a dead stock line, particularly when you are banking on that to be a killer seller because the previous shipments had been killer sellers, then it really is a major thing for the suppliers. So anyway, put a little note on the bottom of this video, and if you got any comments, I'm not sure what you can do about it, because Australia is such that there's a lot of competition laws and so forth that we have to respect. So therefore, I don't really know what we can do about it, but it's certainly something to point out. So I try to be as loyal as I can to products, but obviously margin is always a consideration. So anyway, just have a little think about it. Put a little note on the bottom of this video if you think you've got any answers, and not much we can do besides be aware. So if you are a an aquarium customer and you have a retail store that you think give very good service, then I would really, really encourage you to ask them to price match when need be. And I would really ask that you do what you can to support the retailers, because the thing is that if everyone works on products that have got margins that have been decimated, then the aquarium shops can't fund. Because let's say someone is a backyarder and they come in and their margins are very low, well, that's fine. But if you're supporting those suppliers, then you do need to be aware that there is a cost for that, because a lot of the aquarium shops like mine, for example, cost millions of dollars a year to run. So if you want to look after your local aquarium shop, I would recommend going in there and asking for a price match, particularly if they are amenable to that. Here at Majestic Aquariums, we will absolutely match prices, because we'd rather get the sale even if we're making less. And then hopefully you might want something else. So hopefully we'll then get a sale out of you. Maybe you'll buy some fish or some polyfilter or something else. So giving the aquarium shop a little bit of loyalty is wonderful for helping to make sure that the aquarium shops keep on existing. And in saying that, also being pretty loyal to the products you like. So instead of just jumping on the next bandwagon, as the product price goes down, don't be afraid to ask for a price match, because I'm sure that some people are not impressed at all about price matching. But a lot of the time, if it gets you into our store and particularly inspires you to maybe buy some other things besides the thing you wanted the price match on, then it's absolutely still in our best interest. So I would just like to ask people as much as possible to be loyal to the brands that they like instead of jumping ship all the time, and be loyal to the shops that give you good service, because ultimately the aquarium shops are still one of the most important things to the aquarium industry, because all of the studies that I've had access to have concluded that people will travel around 20 to 25 minutes regularly for a local aquarium shop. And the aquarium shops really are the place where people get started. And the most important thing about the aquarium industry, and if you're a retailer, is to have really good display tanks that people can imagine in their home. And then to make sure that you have good follow-up service, particularly with problem solving. So if you want to have an aquarium shop that really adds to the aquarium industry, the things that I'd be requesting you do is have good display tanks that inspire people to buy the tank that they imagine in their home. So in a rack or something like that, that's not included. And then to make sure that you can problem solve. So if someone has a problem, they need to be able to come to you, tell them to bring a sample of water, tell them to bring a video, and then they can help you solve those problems. And when you find a shop or whoever that really does look after you like that, then you really just try to be as loyal as possible. Otherwise, you'll find that before you know it, that shop isn't going to be around.